I'm Hulk.
Already awesome. What are you talking about? You don't know what you're doing. What do you mean you don't know what you're doing?
Hulk smash dishes.
There, that's it.
I don't do dishes.
That's perfect.
Hot mess, dumpster fire. Fun and trashy. Hot mess, dumpster fire. Fun and trashy. Ponch and Nikki are back. No censor. Oh, you bow, you're bullying, they can trans me. You get for granted like these dickers trying to face me. Just be an ex, and if you ass dancing, I wait with screaming, shake you girl out body dancing. Hot mess, dumpster fire. Hot mess, dumpster fire. Ponch and Nikki are back. Uncensored. Hot mess, dumpster fire. Hot mess, dumpster fire. Ponch and Nikki are back. Uncensored.
What's up, y'all? Ponch and Nikki show, like the song says. We are live here on Facebook and Twitch and Twitter and all the things, YouTube and all the things. Good morning, Nikki Vivas. How are you?
Good morning. I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. I got a decent night's sleep for once. I've been trying to work out a couple times a day and trying to get the jitters out of my head or the crazy out of my head, because Lord knows it's almost impossible to find a therapist on telehealth or anywhere else. Dear God. I was like, you know what we need? We need more therapists. And I thought to myself, look, you're a pretty smart fella. You've got some life experience. You should be a therapist. So I looked into it and wow, there's like, you got to go to school and stuff. So it just seemed hard. And then unlicensed therapists didn't seem too appealing on a business card or a business. So anyway, we need more therapists out there, kids. If you're looking for a profession, not quite sure AI can do that yet. So.
I mean, a lot of people turn to AI for therapy sessions. That's a fact. That is so true. And yeah, I mean, just think about all the things that you got to really have some strong boundaries as a therapist, because you're going to absorb so much. I mean, if you see 5 people a day, let's just say you see 5 clients a day.
Yeah.
And all 5 of them unpack on you. I'd be exhausted. I'd go home and just fall apart like, ugh.
I would, but I do believe you're similar to me, though, to where it is, if it's someone else's problem and someone else's disaster, we are the first to clap into action. It's like, all right, what do we need to do here? Let's gather around. And we have pretty great advice, man, but you flip the table and it's us. We can't come up with our own advice at all. Like,
great at giving it. Great at giving it. Horrible at taking our own.
So anyway, so there you go. Hey, welcome to the show. It's Wednesday, November 19th. We're just here about a week away from Thanksgiving. So I'm sure you all are going to go and do a bunch of office parties and things like that. Our question today, and we'll tell you why, and you can hit us in the comments as well. Do you trust your coworkers cooking? Meaning, if there's a holiday party, which back in the day is pretty common, is like everyone made a dish and brought it in. And through the years, you kind of saw people were busy and they would just like go to, the store and get something pre-made. And people were like, oh, Marsha really didn't put any effort into her cookies this year. But seriously, do you trust your coworkers cooking? And the reason I bring this up is because Nikki's video she sent about potluck. Here you go.
Reason number 5,220.
Well, we're going to get this figured out. Here we are. And
I'm Hulk.
Nope, that's not it. Well, crap. Hey, can we get the engineers in here? Oh, that's me. Here we go.
I don't eat at work potlucks.
So I don't know if that lady is upset with her coworkers. She couldn't find a knife. But if you're listening in the car, she was cutting carrots with her mouth and then spitting them in the salad bowl there. So
see, that's you never know what Sheila's doing. Is she stirring with her hand? Is she giving it a little spit because she knows that the boss is going to take a sample and she hates her boss? I don't. Now looking back, like, ooh, I had a lot of faith and a lot of trust in these people's dishes, and I probably shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And
What
it
was
is
that? What did they?
right now? I mean, everybody's doing some kind of pre-Thanksgiving potluck or festival, fall, whatever. So it's happening right now.
I know, obviously, it's a movie and it's obviously a heavier content thing, but I didn't see The Maids until just last year. And what was that pie thing? The Maids, that movie to where they're maids and they tell all their story. The Help. I'm sorry, The Help, and they tell all their stories, and then that lady makes that special pie for the person she worked for.
Yeah, she poops in her pie.
And watched her eat it, and I was just like, whoa! And
That's
then
great.
I was just like, well, anybody could do that, quite honestly. But if you go too far down the rabbit hole, it's just like you'll never go out to eat. So, do you trust your coworkers cooking? I'm gonna say, for me, yes, I trust your cooking. You're my only coworker, so I do trust your cooking.
And I trust yours. But here's the thing, and I'm not trying to be mean. I'm really not. But when you're getting together, I don't care if it's a potluck with your coworkers or if it's a potluck with your girlfriends or your family, whatever it is, and somebody speaks up and says, "Oh, I'll bring, the mac and cheese." And they don't know how to do the mac and cheese. Like, somebody has to speak up and say something. Because that pisses me off that you go to a meal, you're hungry, you're ready to eat, and then that Sheila brought the mac and cheese and Sheila has no clue how to make mac and cheese. But they think they're really good at it. Like, you just got to be honest. And say, no, maybe you should bring some
ice.
Like, maybe you should go buy some cookies from Hy-Vee. Like, you just know your limits, people. Know what you're good at. Know your strengths. And some people don't.
Look, some people don't even understand the passion about mac and cheese. Quite honestly, Nikki, I mean, let's keep it 100. That some folks are like, well, mac and cheese is mac and cheese. It should be just delicious and fun, guys.
You need a minimum of 5 years experience and 2 references, and I mean that.
Exactly. And I actually have been co-signed for mac and cheese, so I'm good. But we're also talking about the folks who put the raisins in potato salad and as such. So yes, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane, please.
Yeah.
Please.
And just know, like, hey, guys, I'm not good at cooking. So how else can I contribute? Buy something. Go to the favorite restaurant, buy it and bring it. Don't just go in there willy-nilly and say, hey, I'm gonna try it.
No.
If you want to try something, try it on your own time.
If it's a banger, if it's an absolute banger and everyone co-signed it, then bring it. But other than that, just bring something sweet and delicious, and we'd be good to go. Nurse Kelly's, we just DoorDash from restaurants for potluck at my work. Hey, good. That's really the way to do it, honestly.
Yeah.
I liked it. I mean, look, every time you made something, it was appreciated. Like, I think Naya's looking into making some of the things you make all the time every year, those pumpkin pinwheel things.
I make pumpkin cookies with cream cheese frosting.
Yeah, they're like a roll, and then you cut that.
A pumpkin roll and I do not get along.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Pumpkin roll and I made it that one year and it turned out perfect. Remember?
Yeah, it was great.
It was great. But then I tried to duplicate that exact recipe probably 4 more times, and every time it failed. So I did something wrong. I don't know. And so I hate pumpkin rolls. Now they piss me off. We don't get along. And I segued to pumpkin cookies and everyone loves them. So.
All right. Well, if y'all have some pumpkin roll recipes, bring them our way.
Yeah. Let me know how Naya does with it. Cause man, I used Trisha Yearwood's pumpkin roll recipe. I remember. And I was like, oh my God, this is fabulous. It's so good. I remember doing all the things, the tea towel, sprinkling it with the powdered sugar, rolling it, letting it sit. And every freaking time I unrolled that, it was a mess. It was a freaking mess. And it stuck to the towel and I was so pissed and I just threw it in the trash. It still haunts me.
This has been your pumpkin minute.
Damn the pumpkin roll.
Spill that tea, girl. Viva's is showing receipts. Spill the tea. Make it burn. Spill that tea, girl. Spilling the tea. With Nikki V. The tea piping hot today. Pull up a chair and get your spy. Nikki V, the tea piping hot today. Pull up a chair and get your spot, okay?
Well, speaking of food and potlucks and all the things, Heinz has launched its first ever squeezable gravy, guys. Oh, this has to be delicious, right? Just think of that yummy, thick gravy chilling in a plastic bottle. Oh, yeah. Home style turkey gravy. This on the bottle, because the home style turkey gravy comes in the jar.
Oh, that's right. They already made. Yeah, they already made
Right.
this.
But it's a glass jar, and people, rely on that sometimes
because it's
Make
fancy
gravy from scratch. So now they've put what they're calling leftover gravy in a plastic bottle, and it's supposed to be for sandwiches. It's only available at Walmart, of course.
Okay.
Walmart.com. Yeah.
We've gone too far, guys. We've just gone too far with everything.
You can make gravy from scratch.
Right.
People can do it. You can do it. I promise. It's not that hard.
How many folks under 30 years old know how to make gravy? What do you think percentage is? 10?
Oh, shit.
10%, 5% that know how to make scratch gravy?
Honestly, you're probably not wrong. 10%, 15,
Maybe. I mean, even let's even go further. Under 30, what do you think the percentage is that could cook a full 3-course meal twice in a week and not repeat?
Full
3-course meal. That is obviously salad or some dessert. And,
I bet the number's higher than we think because they really rely on, what is it? HelloFresh or those other things where they give you all the ingredients and they show you step by step how to make it.
Okay.
A lot of
Fair.
that generation rely on that service. So
fair point.
I bet it's probably higher than that.
But HelloFresh is pricey though. That's what I'm saying. I have friends my age that use HelloFresh. I just didn't know if that was something that folks under 30 would use. Honestly, if I was single and under 30 and I'm still looking in it, if someone wants to advertise on the show, great. Because when I had it and before the pandemic and unfortunately the business went out of business, but that meal program where they just show up with your meals that are pre-done
service.
Oh my God. I had it was called NutriBrain and it was great. And it was keto meals and I'd get I'd have 2 snacks and fantastic. So if there's any businesses out there that want to do a trade deal for me and Nikki, let's get it on the show because I loved it.
Those meals were delicious.
So good.
I remember when you were doing that. Yeah. Yeah, you brought me one to try. That was yummy.
Real nice. Real nice.
I bet you they make their gravy from scratch.
They did. It was a family business. That's for sure.
Oh, goodness. Well, this is the collab we didn't know we needed. I'll tell you what, Martha Stewart is on her A game. She's been working with Snoop for years. Now she's working with Dre. Teams up with Dr. Dre and Snoop there for Still Gin, their gin. And she's all about it. I mean, she's going head first.
Easy.
Oh, Martha, I like your style.
Well, you know what? I've never spent time with Martha or Dre. I have with Snoop. And I'll tell you, just from watching Martha's documentary, she seems far more gangster, for real gangster than Snoop. Seriously. I mean, she's frightening.
I mean, yeah.
Frightening. She's frightening.
She's got, Martha's got street cred.
I feel like if Snoop and I had some sort of beef, we could probably work it out with words and it would be a misunderstanding. I feel like if I got on the wrong side of Martha Stewart, it'd be lights out. I would not want to see that wrath.
No, I agree. I mean, she's cutthroat and she gets right to it. She will be she's a no friend. And when I say no friend, if you don't know what I mean, it's a person who is always honest with you. They will tell you no, they don't care if they hurt your feelings. I am a no friend. And sometimes people get really upset, but I'm like, what, you want me to lie to you? Martha is definitely a no friend.
It's all right to be a no friend. They'll come back. If you really love a person, you feel like, hey, you know what? It's worth torching this relationship on fire. It's worth setting it on fire because I care about you so much. It's like, you're fucking up. You're messing up here and be mad. The person you're with is ruining your life, Phil. You need to figure all that out. Stop. That's one thing that's look, we all go through it and we have those friends that come to you with it's like, my relationship is terrible, and you give advice, and it's like, leave or go to counseling or do something. But it's like 5 years later, and it's still the same conversation, and it's like, I have no more words for you.
Nothing I can
Please.
do with that.
Please,
Yeah.
when you decide to cut bait, then we'll talk. But until then,
Right.
figure it.
Well, back to that gin. Gin is one of those alcohols that not a lot of people love.
I hate it.
So they're hoping that by bringing Martha on, that's going to open the appeal, and she's going to use her entertaining expertise to make fans of this liquor. She has already curated a drink that she makes supposedly weekly, and she wants fans to try it. So, it might work.
Let me tell you how much of an alcoholic and how much I hate gin. I'm an alcoholic and I hate gin. And quite honestly, if I was out of everything and I just had gin, I would try to figure something else out. That would be the last straw.
Yeah.
Gin is for me, disgusting.
I
I
know
tried.
gin and tonics. I know people love gin and tonics, and my neighbor, she's always like, "Ooh, gin will make you sin." She had her gin and tonic summer that she talks about. But yeah, gin is that I just can't.
Yeah, I tried for a while. I tried to do Tanqueray for a while and just do my thing, and it was just like, I felt like I was just like, I'm not getting used to the taste. I don't like it. It's abrasive. I tried it in martinis. I didn't like it. So yeah. Well, good luck with the gin thing, and good luck with. I think that's pretty cool that Drake can put his stuff aside because he's recovering as well. So I'm glad he can still get out there and sell some stuff. That's again, if there's a liquor brand out there that wants to sponsor the show.
Dre doesn't drink anymore?
I don't know if he drinks or not, but he did go through rehab. He went through a whole thing. Remember, with his health and everything else, he had to go because prior to his health stuff, maybe it's not public, but there were some things like, look at the documentary that he did with Jimmy Iovine and M. Back then, when he was he was not in a good place, fam. He was on $100 million yacht, drunk, making beats by himself. That was pretty much the documentary. You could tell he was completely out of it. Look at an interview with him today. He's completely clear. He's clear-headed. I'm just saying he's changed. I'm just saying. So good on him to be able to change and get into the liquor business and make some money if that's what you want to do. Just like our friends here at Boulevard with their unfiltered lemon non-alcoholic wheat. I've become a fan. I like it so much. I look so funny drinking these fake beers. Before, it was like, man, beer was just so delicious, and you could just have one after the other. And now you're not getting effed up on them. So you have one, and it's like, I'm bloated. Okay, we're done. A 12-pack lasts me at least a month. So there you go.
There are so many NA options, though. I mean, that is a gigantic market now. NA options. Huge. And I mean, a lot of the younger generation, they don't drink. They don't. Mm-mm. They don't want to mess with it. And you know what? To each their own. Whatever floats your boat, man.
Most of the younger folks are Cali sober, so they do that. So to each your own. It's healthier.
I love that you just brought up Eminem on that documentary, because Eminem is actually in the news right now. He filed a petition to cancel a trademark. I guess there is an Australian beach brand called Swim Shady, and M is pissed. He's like, nope, can't use it. That's me. So he thinks that the name could lead people to believe that he's associated with the company, and he's like, I'm not, and I don't want people to think that. So he has filed a trademark lawsuit, and Swim Shady has now come back, and they're like, no, Swim Shady is a grassroots Australian company that was born to protect people from the harsh Australian sun. We will defend our valuable intellectual property till the end. It's going to get real nasty there. I mean, shady. You can't own everything shady. Like Shady Acres. If you know, you know. I mean, like there's the shady lady. The shady lady. Oh,
the shady lady.
God. What a time. What throwback.
Shady lady. Time. You want to name off what are some of the strip clubs that we've been to here in the Midwest, living or dead? Rest in peace, Diamond Joe's. Diamond Joe's is everything. I think that was before you were even.
That's before me. Yeah,
that was on Shoto. That was everything. That whole strip that's beautiful right now, that has a nice, beautiful median with trees and everything else over there in North Kansas City. Just imagine that was just a whole boulevard of fun and not fun. So there's Diamond Joe's, and then the bar was like across the street. That was fun. Temptations, is that still open downtown?
Oh, Temptations, I think that's still there. That's next to Cigar Box.
Bazookas, is that closed? That's still open?
Or wait, wasn't Temptations down there? I think. I don't know. I've honestly not been to a ton of strip clubs around here at all.
Buns? You've been to Buns?
Nope.
I've been there. Yeah.
I've really not gone to
Bacala.
Shady Lady, I did go to. That I went to. Now St. Louis. I've spent some time in some strip clubs in St. Louis. East Side St. Louis.
Same.
Great area.
Same.
But that burger in the parking lot, I don't know his name, and his little grill that he just rolls up and starts making burgers in the parking lot at 2 a.m. They're fantastic.
Yeah. They're really good. I had some good times at the strip clubs in East St. Louis. I just felt like I had a good time there because of the people that I was with. I felt like I stood out just a little bit there. But yeah, I haven't been to strip club in forever. I just have a problem giving my money away anymore.
One of the best stories, and I've shared it before on the show, I'm sure, but one of the best times, I'm sitting at the bar at the strip club there next to whatever. What is the strip club even called, Ponch? I can't remember.
Where at?
St. Louis. I'm at that strip club. Okay, it's one. It's right next to a club that people perform at and whatever. Anyway, I'm sitting at the bar at this strip club, and it's so. Everyone is naked. There's all kinds of people just walking around. I mean, it's just a very interesting scene. And I'm sitting there next to Chris Calico. And he and we've been friends, and we're just sitting there catching up, talking. And this was when Chris was on a real health kick, and he had lost a bunch of weight.
Which time? Chris Calico, by the way, is the rapper version of me losing weight. But go ahead.
Anyway,
up, down.
Yeah, we all are. We all fluctuate. So we're talking. I'm like, man, you look great. Like, okay, let's talk recipes, because I was also trying to do a health kick at the time. And so we're sitting there writing out recipes and like swapping recipes at the bar as broads who are just nude walking all around, be like, oh, can I, give you this? And I'm like, oh, we're talking salads right now, ma'am. Like, we're busy.
Right.
It was.
These salads are untossed. We're fine over here. We're actually talking about food. It's good.
Grilled chicken recipes, ground turkey. That's what we're on right now.
Nice.
So weird.
Strip club. I used to, I don't know if everyone knows this, but I used to work at a strip club back in Oklahoma City. I used to be a DJ there.
What was your name?
Huh?
What was your name?
I was the DJ. I was not the stripper.
You didn't have a cool DJ name though? Like it's DJ, I don't know. DJ Ding Along? Like, I don't know. Ding Dong?
No one was there for me. Let's just say that. And also, this was the strip club to where, and look, I'm being very sensitive here. I really am, but I'm also being real. This was the strip club to where maybe the strippers overshot. They peaked a long time ago, maybe, and they're still going.
Oh.
And they were still, they were super nice.
Ooh.
They were great. They were awesome. But in that dressing room, it was a little bit different than other strip clubs that I've been in, because it was more like, God, girl, my back hurts. God, girl, my knees. I can't do this pole. It was just like, and I'd go back there, and it was like, I mean, it's the 90s. I'd go back to the cigarette. I'm like, hey, ladies, hey, we're good for you. Any special requests on the DJ thing? All right, we got it. Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction. All right, there, Sapphire, gotcha.
Sapphire, I can't.
And I mean, it's like a sad soul song. One of them is like smoking, just lays her head down. She goes, I can't do this life anymore. And I'm like, see you in 15.
Wow.
If that was 225, she would come out and I'd just play Taylor Swift, Life of a Showgirl. I'd be like, there you go. You put it in, baby.
You put in your time. You did good.
Put it in.
You did good.
Put it in.
That's ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
What else do I have here with spilling the tea? Let's see. CMAs are tonight, country music fans.
Lainey Wilson.
Lainey Wilson. I love Lainey Wilson. Not a shocker here. I'm a big fan of country music, and I'm really excited to watch these tonight.
Here's Lainey Wilson.
It's a big deal. I mean, some big old shoes to fill, so I don't take it lightly.
We've only had a solo woman host 3 times.
Yep.
Dolly, Reba, and Lainey.
Which is wild. I texted Reba last night. I said, if you had one piece of advice to give me going into this week, what would it be? And I thought she was just going to say something like, just be yourself and have fun. She sent me a list. I was like, whoa. One piece of advice.
I love her accent. I love that she has not lost it. List. She got me a list.
Yeah, I mean, but she does look drastically different. If you watch her on Yellowstone, when she first was emerging to now, girlfriend looks very different. But I ain't mad at it. I mean, I thought she looked great, all natural back in the day. I mean, girlfriend's always had a dump truck on her and been beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So I always liked her.
Right. She can come rope this barrel. That's right.
Kinky.
I don't know what that means.
It's on 8 o'clock tonight, 7 o'clock, or sorry, ABC tonight, 7 o'clock. Hi, I had a stroke. Kenny Chesney's going to perform. Luke Combs, Chris Stapleton, Kelsey Ballerini. I'm anxious to see if Kelsey Ballerini is going to show up alone or back with Chase Stokes, because he doesn't split. But supposedly they're back together, so I'm anxious to see who she's going to show up with. Ella Langley, God, that girl is everything. So tonight, if you need something to watch, that is on.
I'll check it out for sure.
Absolutely. And what else do I have? Oh, I do have this the TSA scanners. I mean, it's always a wild time when you go through. Like, I'm not carrying anything on me, but I get nervous. I don't know why. It's one of those things, like, there's just so much anxiety building up, and you're like, are they going to push me off to the side and say I need to go into a room and like strip search me? You just never know what you're going to get with those TSA scanners. And so some people are saying that TSA scanners can actually tell when it's that time of the month for a female.
I can assure you, there's no driveway. It's gone. So I had
Oh, that's the woman that lost her driveway. I apologize.
So I went through security for TSA, and it starts beeping. Looked at the graph, big red box right on my crotch, and it was not my pants. I asked them, I'm like, did you pick up my tampon? Like, seriously? And they're like, oh, no. It's just, it detects extra layers. Like, why are you lying about it? Like, that's such a weird thing to lie about. Like, why don't you just tell me that, yeah, we found your tampon? They were getting all, like, hush-hushy about it. Like, I shouldn't even suggest something like that. It's like, it's life. Who cares?
So I kind of want to get a TSA person on and tell us, like,
it makes sense, okay? Because look, I've seen in movies, at least, if you're if you're a mule, or you're trying to smuggle something, you put it in your prison wallet, as they call it. If you're a man, you put it in your prison wallet, and then women already have 2, which is great. So I wonder if those scanners can pick that up to see inside, like if there's a foreign object in the body, like you're trying to transport like cocaine or Molly or weapons or anything like that. So it does pick up tampons. That's how I deduce
did they make it through? How did the mules make it through with stuff?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking, is that if it picks up tampons, wouldn't it pick up drugs?
Yeah.
That's my saying. So if they can't pick up drugs, I don't see how they can pick up tampons. That's my point.
Interesting. Got questions.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Got lots of questions. Lots of questions there.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, God. That brings me back to that show, Queen of the South. Did you ever watch that?
Yeah, I tried. That's not my thing. Yeah.
You didn't like Teresa Mendoza?
It's okay.
Queen of the South was awesome. I loved that show.
It's okay.
It's all about trafficking.
I'm telling you, and thank you for popping that on. Ponch just started watching Landman last night with Billy Bob Thornton. You will love that. I'm telling you, you'll get hooked by the cartel. You'll get hooked by Billy Bob Thornton's wife and daughter. They're everything and a hot ass mess. And Billy Bob Thornton is just like hanging out. He's drinking coffee, going, Jesus, they say grace every night, kind of like Blue Bloods. And he's like, God, I just need patience. That's it.
Still waiting on your password. Any day now. And then I can start it.
Oh, for Paramount. Yeah. I'll put that in my notes.
Go ahead and just send that over when you're ready.
All right.
Peacock one, if you want that.
What's that? The Peacock. I got it.
Oh, well, I have nothing to trade you then. I'm sorry.
I was trying to be frugal when I bought some of my services, and I bought a lot of them for the whole year on a discount. You can have mine, Nikki, if you forget. I will forget. Look, I'm a man of age, guys. I need reminders. That's it.
Are you taking anything for that?
Tons. I am taking tons. Yes, tons of brain stuff.
Good.
It sucks. There are times there are times to where, and look, after 45, 50, you start getting in there. There are times where we will meet. Nye and I will meet in the kitchen. And it is like two people just wandering around. And we looked at each other and like, do you know why you came in here? And I said, no. And she goes, me neither. So we just sit back down and go, all right, why did we come in here for a second?
I do that now.
It's frightening. It just is. It's frightening. So I've been trying to play more board games and more things to get my mind going. Like I'm playing a lot of Words with Friends, Tetris, chess, just things to stimulate, problem solving in my mind, because I'm remembering things from when I was 4, which is frightening, but I can't remember what I did 3 hours ago. That's weird.
Shit. That's not good.
Dang. He'd be forgetting. Dang.
We got to get him out of that basement.
For real.
It's going to happen, guys. It's going to happen. Things are going to turn around. I believe
it is all going to turn around. Something else that is going to turn around for you is the holidays. Look, you're either going to make it or break it. You made a deal with your person. It's like, we're going to get something. It's going to be great. Or it's like, we're not doing a gift. And guys, I'm going to tell you right now, she said, we're not doing anything. We're not getting a gift. That is a lie. That is a lie. That is a lie. And that is a test. Sure, they meant it at the time. But I tell you what, Christmas morning when they wake up and there ain't shit, they're going to be like, wow, we did say that, didn't we? Mm-hmm. That's why we're telling you right now about our friends at Kennedy's Custom Jewelers. Kennedy'sJewelers.com. That's where you should go while you're at work today, kind of look and see what their selection is, and then take a trip over there to 40 and 7 Highway in Blue Springs. Trisha and the gang there, they've been in business for generations, and now is the time. Here we're just about 6 weeks away or less from the holidays. So now if you have a custom piece that you're thinking about making it special, this is definitely the place that you should trust your family heirlooms and your family jewels, especially there at Kennedy's Custom Jewelers. And we have this really big event coming up here in a couple of weeks on December 4th. Nikki Vivas, yeah?
Yes, we do. It's a ladies' night event. Now, this is their big staple event that they do during the holidays. Apparently, last year, there were hundreds of people there. So pampering, spa services, giveaways, appetizers, drinks, all the fun. December 4th, it starts at 5 o'clock, goes until 8 o'clock. This is the perfect time for you to come out, mingle, meet somebody in case you need to, I don't know, get earrings later on in life, or you are looking for an engagement ring, or maybe you want to take one of your grandma's jewels and put it into something. Go in and meet the gang over there at Kennedy's. Start talking about the design, start laying the foundation, and then you have a person. I am a firm believer, and I've always said this, you got to have a person for everything. You got to have a person for, HVAC stuff, and your person that you trust with your money. You got to have a person. You have to have a jewelry person as well. So
that's right.
Why not lay the foundation and start that December 4th? December 4th, Thursday night.
Thursday night, Kennedy'sJewelers.com. That is the website. And then we're going to be there December 4th. It is going to be a good time. Ladies, don't worry. I'm just going to pop in and say hi real quick, and then y'all do your thing.
I mean, it's not anything new. You are always at the women's events. You're one of the gals. It's fine.
I appreciate that. I wear that like a badge of honor, because I've realized that not all men get that pass.
Correct. Now, I do have a story about a pastor that I want to share here coming up. But before I get to the pastor story, I tried something last night It's been all over social media, and I've had it in the mind for a while that I've wanted to do this. But last night it happened. Look at that bad boy.
The hell is that?
So
Is
it's
that
a
a
sweet potato
with guacamole?
This has been a recipe that was all over TikTok and Instagram and all the things, and they swore that it is just so good. So it's a sweet potato with hamburger, like taco meat, and then cottage cheese and avocado with hot honey drizzled. And I have been wanting to try this for months and months. And then finally last night I had all the items and I'm like, oh shit, I can do it tonight.
How is it?
Guys, it's pretty good. I didn't expect this to be as good as it was. I was like, oh, okay, this is kind of weird, but I mean, full of protein, got fiber in there. You've got, healthy fat. You've got it all right there. So
I would try
it all the time. Okay, good. I wanted to try it.
I tried this without the cottage cheese. That's not my jam, but this, the protein part of it looks good. Nice touch with the honey, the spicy honey on there. I bet you that goes really, really good with that sweet potato. I bet you that's fire.
It was honestly, and it's not hard to make. I mean, you just rub oil all over your sweet potatoes, put a little salt on them, pop them in the oven, bake them, then let that thing pop open and that's not that hard to make. And that's a really satisfying, filling dinner. So there's a little tip for you in case you want to make that tonight.
Hella healthy too. That's a good tip on that one. Very nice.
Pretty yummy.
Very nice. Pretty yummy too. I'll try that. I'm looking for different recipes too. I'm trying to eat in more. I'm trying to cook more. So
same.
I made tuna helper with asparagus last night. Nothing crazy, but you know what?
I love asparagus. It's so good for you. Like if you really should eat asparagus every week. I mean, you really should. It's seriously the best vegetable for you. But God, the way it makes your pee smell. Ugh.
Pee, and it kind of gives you gas too. I mean, it kind of goes along with our Kennedy's TikTok gem of the day. Make sure you're not eating asparagus or eggs or anything if you're going to, be hosting a sermon at church. Is that right?
Okay. So yes, great segue, Ponch. So there is, I am a believer. I talk about my faith on this show quite often. I've had amazing pastors and all the things. Now, I have never been to a church where they do this, nor do I ever want to be at a church where the pastor is about this life. This pastor sits on people's faces and farts. I'm not kidding. This pastor right here, if you're driving and you can't look at the screen, come back. This man right here on your screen farts on the faces of his congregation to heal and cure them with God's power. Look at him. He is sitting on two men's faces right now and just ripping one. So he could, now let me get this out. Let me get this out so you can hear his side. Okay. He says it's a healing process to cure all spiritual and physical problems. I can't even say it without laughing. According to the pastor, farting near the person's nostrils is important so the healing power can enter the body to do its work. Open the nostrils so the healing power can go in and do the work. Guys,
that was from Fart Ezekiel chapter 3. Wow. I'm laughing at here's why I'm laughing at this. This is why I'm laughing. Guys, you guys, faith is a wonderful, wonderful thing. But with faith, it's okay to ask questions. It's okay if you go into a church and your pastor goes, guys, we're doing it different today. I sent the band home and we're not going to do that, but I need a couple of volunteers. It's okay to ask questions. I'm laughing because these people volunteered to do this. I'm not mad at this guy farting on people's faces. This guy is getting paid to fart on people. He figured it out. Is he a good person? Probably not. But he figured it out. I don't blame him. I blame these guys down here. Yeah. And how do I not have a full-time job? I can do this. This is a thing. I can talk to people in public. I can fart. I'm flexible like that. I can get those pants. What do I need to do here?
Do not do this. Do not be that kind of person. No, because I'm telling you right now, when he gets up to the pearly gates, he's not going to be let in.
Yeah, he'll be right behind Joel Osteen and everybody else that has a trick. He just was funny. That's the only difference. That's the difference. And these people are like going, well, what did you do? It's like, well, you know what? Last week he came up and he testified and gave his story, and that was great. This week, that was weird. He started farting on people. I should come with you. See, people are doing this, though. That's my point.
The power of gas compels you.
All the pink eye. That's all I'm thinking. I mean, it's just not sanitary.
Oh, wow.
So maybe send him that.
How that church smells.
It's probably like your dinner last night. That's exactly how it smells. Ugh. So there you go. Let's go to some of the comments here. The human race is doomed. Well, yeah, probably.
Oh, definitely. Pink eye. Nurse Kelly. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's not the craziest one out of that situation. It is the people letting him do that are crazy. Absolutely. There's a good one. Chapter of flatulations. Thank you.
Nice, Lindsay.
Lock him up with Diddy.
I mean, honestly. And he's getting away with it. Like, that's crazy. I mean, just think of it. He's opening it up like, okay, who needs the healing today? Who needs it? And then he just sits on your face.
Well, sometimes you have to pay good money for that. And if you want to get church into, it's a 2-for-1, I guess. Hey, here's another thing I wanted to bring up. How are we doing on time? I haven't figured out my clock yet.
We have plenty of time. We've all the time in the world, Ponch.
Well, I know. Did you see the whole thing? And I wanted to get your thoughts on this, that they're toying around with and I guess it got signed into law. Look, I'm not smart. I just kind of glanced at the news. So a 50-year mortgage is now a thing.
I don't think it's been signed in yet.
But that's proposed, right?
Correct. Trump proposed a 50-year mortgage.
A 50-year mortgage so people can afford a home. Now, look, if you have been in the market for trying to buy a home, or you're in that position where I know a lot of people are, it's like, oh my God, my house is worth $150,000 more than I paid for it. But if you sell it, then you have nowhere to go that's comparable, right? So houses are hella expensive right now. I'm renting right now, and I'm paying more than I've ever paid in my entire life. So 50 years for a mortgage, you're never getting out of that. I mean, how much in interest? Are you buying 6 homes, 10 for the interest? But people are trying to figure it out. So I bring this up because I saw this yesterday on TikTok, of course. But we are legit. This is not some sort of joke, Nikki. I'm serious. We have talked to you privately about maybe buying a couple of acres somewhere and having our own little land and just doing our own deal. I saw this on TikTok. These are, and I'm sure you've seen these container homes or whatever, but they're doing them prefab now for $10,000 a piece.
For just $10,000, you can't even rent an apartment in New York for a month. But you can own a real livable shipping container home like this one. This isn't some concept prototype. It's a fully mass-produced tiny home ready to move in. Each unit is about 40 feet long and built with fire-resistant steel and 5 layers of insulation. Warm in winter, cool in summer, strong, and built to last. Everything is pre-installed in the factory: a private bathroom, kitchen, bed, air conditioner, and water heater. All the wiring and plumbing come ready to use.
So,
brilliant.
$10,000, all ready to go and plop and drop.
I'm surprised that there aren't more communities that are being built with this, because it's a brilliant model and it's ready to go.
So what we are considering doing, and this is just our brainchild from last night after a long day, we are thinking about buying either 4 of those or 6 of them and making them just kind of like a circle and connecting them and doing like a courtyard in the middle with like a garden and maybe a pool in there. This is like the forever long term.
You're making a compound.
Yes, not all in one shot. This is going to take time, but like a little garden in the middle of it and just connect all these. And even if you bought 6 of them, 60 grand is way less than your average cost of home, right? And buying land is cheaper than actually building. I'm just saying that this is what we're actually looking at. What do you think?
I think that would be great for you and Naya. I mean, you guys are going to be empty nesters soon. So I mean, you guys don't need a lot of space. I think it's a great idea. I think that this is the future. I mean, I've been a big proponent for doing situations like with these big old boxes. I mean, you could you can make them into restaurants. You can make them into stores. I mean, there are so many things you can do with those. And why not stack 2 on top of each other and there's your house? Like,
and we were talking too. I'd like to do another one that I just drop in the ground, obviously for like a basement and all that. But I mean, you could do 6, 7 of those, and still, I mean, you're still way under 6 figures for your home and all of that. And we're looking into like solar, and we're looking into like rain catching and all of that. So I don't know. This is our 5-year.
That's a great point. And that's the whole thing that Lindsay makes right here. The only issues with these homes is that most are not approved by the government because of stupid zoning laws. Yeah. So anything they can put the kibosh on, they're going to. And that's the problem.
True. That is true. But obviously we're going to go somewhere where they do zone that. And that's cool to do because we're all tired of it. I think we're all just tired of all
yes.
The slow boil of everything, and the price of everything is just to the point where, why are we doing this, guys? What are we doing here? This hamster wheel thing is not where it's at. And I'm not going to get too deep into this, but here recently I have made choices in my life, big ones, that I've chosen life over money. And that's a weird thing for me, but I'm to the point now to where just like, I don't see the reward. I don't see the ROI in this grind any longer for what everyone is doing and what everyone is paying. I think that there's a different way, and it's time to start looking into a different way, because that whole description of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results in this economy and this world, we're doing the same thing. So I don't know why we think one day we're like, hey, prices are back to normal and everything's great. Never gonna fucking happen, guys. So it's time to change.
Yeah. No, I mean, we're living in an age where it is so incredibly hard to buy basic necessities. And the cost of living is through the roof. Everything is going up except for people's salaries and paychecks. People are working 2 to 3 jobs just to freaking survive. That's not living. It's just not. And you can't, I mean, how can you buy your first house? Like these kids that are coming up, you already have all this student debt, all these student loans, and then you're trying to buy your first house, and you've got house prices right now are freaking through the roof. It's insane. It is absolutely insane. I think about my grandpa and my grandma. If they were here and they saw all this, they would be shocked. They'd be like, what is this world? Like, what has happened? Because it's out of control. How are you ever going to pay that off? A 50-year mortgage? You're in that thing forever. That's nuts.
I looked at the house in the ghetto ass house that I grew up in Oklahoma City. I remember my parents tried to buy that house. But I remember that them telling me, and they got the house. I think we moved in 1978 or 79, somewhere around there. Mm-hmm. And I think they paid $18,000 for the house, right? So that's pretty on par for them.
Yeah.
But I looked up on Zillow or one of those to see what that price was for that piece of shit little house that I grew up in. And it's like $260,000.
See?
It's $260,000. And I'm like going, for what?
Exactly. Because the house has not changed. The house is no different.
Right.
That's so wild. Like just down the street from my house here, just down the street, there was a house for sale that I have always loved. It's so cute. My grandparents loved it. And I just wanted to see what it looked like on the inside because I've been curious all these years. It was for sale. It went for $400,000. And I do not live in a big house. Like I have a 3-bedroom house. It is just a flat ranch. It is nothing ridiculous.
Yep.
It went for 4 and there were no updates inside it. It had like shag carpet from the 70s. I mean, it had wood paneling on the walls and it went for that. Like that's insane to me. Make it stop.
I'm just saying that's one of the reasons we're still, we're renting right now just to you know what I mean? It's cheaper that way. Good point, Lauren. Thanks for writing.
Lauren says I'm 23 and I make decent money, but with rent and life expenses, there's no way to save enough money to buy a house or invest in my future. The world is crazy. And so many people are in Lauren's boat. So many people. They do have good jobs. They have jobs where they went to college. They did what they were supposed to do. They got the degree. They got the job. And now the next step in life should be able to get the house and do all the things. And they can't do it. That's the system is not working anymore. The math isn't mathing. You need to fix it. And it's not going to get fixed. It's just like, what's the answer?
Yeah, do different. We have to do different, guys, because it's not working. And quite honestly, I don't get political at all, but it's everyone can read the writing on the wall that nobody gives a shit about the average person out there any longer, and they never will again, ever. If even people did, and I truly feel this, that people that do have a good heart, that try to get into politics, that try to change things, they're either booted out or they're changed themselves out of necessity just to survive in the system. Yep. So we're broken and it's time to do some different stuff. So I am looking at these container homes for $10,000 to build my own little community. And I'm glad that somebody put there unincorporated Johnson County, Missouri. Great. I will absolutely look into that there, LJ. I appreciate that. But we're doing different, man. And for Lauren, who just wrote in, it's 23. You know what? It's easy for me to say the obvious, but do it. Don't make the same mistakes as your parents and everyone else did by pissing all your money away on a big wedding. Don't do that. Save your money on that house, because I'm pretty sure the mortgage industry is going to crash here. That's what they're looking to 3 years from now. We're going to have another 2008.
But they've said that for years.
Save it. But I'm just saying it's more than likely going to happen at some point. It's just look at history. It just does that. So just keep it tight, Lauren. Have fun, travel while you can, and just keep your possessions to a minimum at this point, and live life and have experiences and not things. That's the biggest deal. That I grew up in the 80s to where it was excess and things, and that will make you happy. Now it's just, man, it's experiences. It's not things. It's not material at all. It's just not.
I think they want to keep people in debt. They want people to be upside down in things. I mean, that's really what it is.
Kelly makes a good point too. On the other end, a lot of people are living beyond their means too. Not all, but a lot are, and I agree with that, Kelly.
100%
for sure. And that's why Nurse Kelly. What'd you say? Keeping up with the Joneses.
Keeping up with the Joneses. I mean, and the society is built to keep you in that hamster wheel. Hence why you open Instagram and you're seeing all of these influencers and these people, redoing their kitchen, and this is what I bought from Amazon. Let me link it so you can go and buy it. It's built to keep you in this rat race of my stuff's not good enough. I need to buy more. I need to have this new aesthetic. I need to look this way. We're never satisfied. It's ridiculous. It's so, and you're like, I might need that. Well, my Christmas decorations are 5 years old. God, do I need to update mine too and get all the latest things? You have to have enough. Just to say no. You have to have enough in yourself to be like, what I have is enough, and that's hard to do.
I know, because it seems real, guys, but it's not. This right here.
These are evil. These are.
It's not evil.
Yes,
this is a device. No.
Explain it.
I refuse to call devices evil. Don't get me into a thing about devices.
I would love to know.
People's behavior is evil. People's behavior because they don't know what they're doing. You only know what you know. This is fairly new, this technology. The technology is evil. We're just not understanding what it really implies and what it means to our lives. I think that you can use these in a healthy way, but that's up to the individual. It's not the equipment, guys. You can go to that and say about guns or something else. It's a tool. If it's used incorrectly, then yes, it's dangerous and evil. but it is a piece of carbon and plastic. That's all this is. How you use it and how you let it affect your life, then that's the bigger conversation. And it takes us to have this open conversation because there's a lot of people alone with this, and this is all they're talking to. And they're not hearing this kind of conversation that you and I are having. They're just talking and seeing this. It's not evil. This is how we're using it is, in my opinion.
But they have made it to where we are reliant on it. Things are becoming, you have
choices.
To have this, just like when we worked, Ponch, when we had to get into our email, we had to have our phone.
Sure.
Do an it's not even slowly anymore. It's all becoming dependent on this.
Sure. That's fine. But if you want to continue on that rat race, you want to have the 401k and you want to do all those things, then you're going to have to play that game. And this goes to my original point. If you want different, you're going to have to do different, and different is scary as shit. So if you want to have the 401k and the security of a job and a college education, that's the price right here. This is it. That's your price. It's not evil. This is just what you have to choose. Now, I'm away from that. And quite honestly, I'll never have another job to where this is something that I have to look into my email or I have to do a thing. Just not doing it. I'm just not. Just not.
Well,
I've lost everything. So what else are you going to take from me?
Yeah. I mean, two-factor authenticator or whatever it is, I mean, it's a necessity at so many jobs. I don't know. I just don't know how you can really get away. I mean, I guess if you just don't have a corporate job, maybe. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. You're playing, if you're being corporate, you're playing the game. And then if you don't want to play that game, but be corporate and be an entrepreneur, start your own business and then don't have the two thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. You're playing other people's games. That's all. That's all I'm saying, guys. You're just making choices. Just know the choices that you're making. Just know who you're getting in bed with. That's who you're getting in bed with.
Mm-hmm.
That's what, that's part of the deal. So anyway, we got real heavy this morning, didn't we?
It's good conversation though. I mean,
I agree.
Real things. I mean, this is where everybody is. Everyone is on their phone and you have to meet people where they're at. And yes, you have choices of who you can follow and you have choices of what you want to see. But at the same time, Meta has its own agenda and it's going to be pushing things on to your feeds that you can't control. And so that's why I say, no, you can't. You can sit here and you can hit X. You can hit X in hopes that you see, less of those pushed ads, but they're still going to push ads.
Then maybe we need to start thinking differently. And I don't know what everyone's expectation is when they open Facebook and Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's more of the discussion. It's not their responsibility to do a damn thing. It's not.
What do you mean?
It's where they're pushing an algorithm. It's a business, guys. They're not your friends. Instagram, Meta, Twitter, they're not your friends. It's not their responsibility to run your life or not. And if they're pushing you a different way, it's no different than signs out there going shop here or go here or do there. Everyone is trying to make a monetary thing, and that's how they're doing it. It's your choice what you do with this. That's all. No one has to change. You do. The person does. No one else does. If you're waiting for everyone else to change but you're going to be fucking sorely disappointed every day, in my opinion.
I think that when I open Facebook or Instagram, my hopes is that I'm getting what it originally set out to do, connect people. That you're going to be able to see the cute animal videos and the pictures of kiddos and first day of school pictures and catch up with people that you haven't seen in a long time. I would like to see more pictures of friends and people that I actually follow. It's very rare that I actually get updates from people that are my friends. Mm-hmm. It's constantly something that I didn't ask to see.
Yep. That's why I put no stake in it. That's why I put no stake in it when I open it up and I see someone that it's flexing and I know they're poor, or I see someone that is their life is falling apart or whatever, and I see these things pushed to me like, "Hey, middle-aged man, don't have a heart on. You need this constantly." And I didn't look for that, but it's there. That's part of it. And it's just like I don't participate in it anymore. I just don't. And then people get mad at me. when I don't have my phone on my hip 24/7 anymore, because I just don't. It's like I check my phone about 5 times a day, and that's it. I have to throw it down because it's not good for my mental health. I made that decision, and I made that realization that I am stuck in this imaginary world. And honestly, this was a measure that I used to, I was going through a lot of trauma 2-3 years ago, and that my phone and my little games and my social media, that kept me alive. It really did, because I felt like I had some sort of companion. But I'm in a different place now, and that's why I can speak on it, that I'm outside of that. And you can turn it off. You can, except not our show. This is an important show.
Need that.
We do need that. It's just how you use it. So anyway, man, we still have a lot to get to, but I want to get to that tomorrow. I want to take some time because we do have some cool stuff. But before we get out of here, we do want to give a shout out to, we talk about local, we talk about people. Look, great example of what I was talking about here. You don't like how things are going and you want to take a chance. Look, starting your own business is not guaranteed. It's super scary. I've done it, and it's super scary, and you're just like, I don't know if this is going to work. No one does. And that's why we're talking about our friends at Butt Nugget Scoopers, right? We have fun with the jingles and we have fun for the songs, but this goes exactly along with what we're talking about in the conversation today. Butt Nugget Scoopers is a family business. They created this business because they saw a need, and they're like, you know what? People don't like to clean up their own dog poop all the time or ever. So we're going to start a business. That's exactly what they did. So you can call or text them now. 913-329-3167. If you missed this or you're in the car, come back in the recorded show. It'll be up on the screen there. Butt Nugget Scoopers. Say that you heard it on the Ponch and Nikki show. You get a discount. They have a referral program, unlimited. So that way you love the service and you tell your mom and them and they use it. You get some money off there. So Butt Nugget Scoopers, make sure you support local. That's exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah, Butt Nugget Scoopers. I love the
All right. Before we get out of here, there is really no audio to this, but damn it, it is a visual, and you'll definitely want to come back to this. This lady dancing to TikTok songs with no sound. You sent me this. She's everything, guys. She really is. Just the energy. I feel like this is me in my bedroom when I'm trying to work some dances out. No one's watching. But she videoed herself, and she does not care. Here you go. There we go.
Ready?
Get it, girl.
Ready? Okay, so we're going to this.
Get it.
Some of this. Some of that. Speed fingers. Into the floor.
Yes.
Give me all you got. 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 Down to the floor. Down, okay? Okay. Spirit Spider-Man.
Spirit Spider-Man.
She's exhausted. She's so good.
She gave it all she got. She gave it all of it.
She left it all there.
Oh my God. And then, so then TikTok paired those dance moves with a song, and it's amazing. We can't play it because we'll get flagged. But
yes, of course.
Yeah, go back and listen to the song that it's like Freak a Leak and Miss New Booty, and it's so good.
She's so good. So get it, girl. Get it. All right.
Woo.
Pop and lock it. All right, you guys, we're out of here until tomorrow. Have a great day. You got this.
Say goodbye, Ponch.
Goodbye, Ponch.
Well, it's a hot mess, dumpster fire, out of control.
She kind of matches with music, doesn't she?
We like you if you're a teacher or out on parole. Hot mess, dumpster fire all over the street. Ponch and Nikki are back. What's up, my G?